First question: how do we feel about our role in the podcast?
This is crazy. So they want it, huh?
I'm about to say, yeah. In fact, Omar, go first, bro.
So they want it, huh?
They want it. They really want it.
So they want it, huh?
Here we go.
They really want it.
Yeah.
If I say
How do we
something
treat
that
Dama? Let's start there.
if I say something that needs to be shelved, y'all stop me.
Got you. Do we have a safe word?
We're
Banana.
good at right now.
Banana is a safe word. Banana is a safe word.
I won't say banana.
I personally feel like sometimes we all don't utilize our talents the best to suit the podcast. I could be labeled as an overthinker, but sometimes I'll randomly text the group chat at just different times a night. One night it might be 2:30 in the morning. Another day it might be 6 a.m. And I'm truly thinking about these things. And I can word things better. But I might come in and say, yo, how we're doing things is absolutely wrong. Ain't nobody doing shit around here. And we need to flip everything on his head. No cap. And that might not be healthy. But it comes from a place of passion. You understand what I'm saying? Love.
Yes.
Shaq and Kobe type shit. Honestly.
Yeah. So I think sometimes I get frustrated about the roles that we play. Other days, hey man, we're smooth sailing.
Okay. Anyone else care to comment?
Yeah.
I kind of love my role right now, personally. I say that. I'm willing to do more, but I love my role right now. At this point, I just get away with trolling. Like that's all. I just get to troll. Behind the scenes, and I got some things I'm looking forward to doing in the future. But right now, I just get to troll on camera. That's like exactly what I wanted coming in. So I'm finally glad I reached that point.
Good for you, Sage.
Thank you.
Fuck it, man. Putting the laundry out there. I feel personally, I shine best in my Draymond role, I guess. The little things that don't show up in the stat sheet, I guess, show up in the heart of the people. I do feel like I could do a lot more, and I do feel I have, at least in the past, asked for some form of more responsibilities and shit like that. Not scared of the challenge. If challenged, I feel. Yeah. Not really upset.
You feel that way?
That's how I feel.
Okay.
I do feel that way.
It's just a question. It's just don't even look at him.
Look at his eyes.
Don't look at
Michelle.
Don't look at Michelle. It's just a question. It's just a question. I'm just checking how he feels.
I do feel that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Damo. Thank you for that. Anyone else before I go to the next one?
Yeah, I'm the only one that hasn't gone.
Yes.
I think after the conversation we had, we kind of did a good job of setting boundaries of what every one of us needs to do, and I think we've done a decent job of doing what we assigned everyone to do. But I do think as a group we've gotten complacent with certain things, and that's for all four of us. I'm not targeting anyone or any individual, but
that's the problem. You won't call them out when it's time. This is the time.
But like a perfect example was like the lead attorney calling us out as a pod with how we interact with super chats and shit like that. Like that was something as a group we was just doing bad with because we got complacent. You know what I'm saying? And there's other things that I feel like, I'm gonna shelf that for the after pod conversation. But just I think as a whole, complacency is something that is very bad for creators, especially because I know we can grow much more. So if we're getting complacent at the stage that we're at right now, even though objectively we're actually being very successful at the stage that we're at, that's gonna make us peak right here, even though I know we can go much higher. So
Well said.
Thank you, B-Soul.
Or said I'm Greg Golden. You're a grown ass man. Not a fucking woman.
What's
I'm sorry,
wrong,
I'm reading the
Sage?
comment. No, I'll read the comment.
Okay. Be careful with those comments, Sage. People are not okay sometimes.
Not scared of war.
Okay. Second dot. What upsets us the most that each other do? So things that what are you guys upset about the most that one another does within the podcast, within the group, y'all's dynamic? It can be pet peeves, it can be anything serious, and it can be anything silly. It doesn't have to
Sage being
petty.
late. I got you.
Damn
They
it.
don't want to be real. Sage being late. And then that day that we were supposed to do the period cramp stream, opening the period cramp thing that day, right before the podcast started, after already being like 10 minutes late, killed me. I almost died. I almost had to strangle myself. I want Bezos to say names so bad when he has an opinion about how he feels. I just want him to put his nuts out there and be like, yeah, this shit pisses me off and I don't like it. Say it. Damn, I thought I had one with Dama. I'm not gonna. Dama's, I don't know. As of late, I don't know. I don't know what to say. Start your own shit, nigga.
That bothers you, that upsets you.
Yeah, I think one of the next steps that we could all take as a collective is like everybody becoming bigger on their own individual, and then like some of it funneling back here. So yeah, do that shit.
Creating a universe.
Yeah.
You have good intentions, Omar. Sometimes your delivery can be a little callous, and that can make people not want to be close to you. I know you don't care. I know none of you guys really care about other people or care.
No,
about...
I'm saying, wait. You said, damn, close to you. It's kind of crazy. I don't know.
What do you mean?
I mean, you said. I mean, when you say those things, it makes people not want to be close to you.
I should have said it can make people not want to be close to you.
Yeah, you said. You see how what you said was callous and crass, and yeah.
It was more of a truthful observation from what I've been observing about the way that you put out how you feel about each of your people.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's how you feel. You just got here. But...
it's just an observation.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not really a feeling. It's more of a thoughtful observation, just based off of what I see.
I can see that. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, I'll go next. Yeah. That was getting awkward. That was.
What happened?
She's so serious.
Did I make it awkward?
No, I'm just. No, you didn't make it awkward. I don't know what just. All right. Well, I already told Sage the being late thing. You know what I'm saying? And from Dom and Omar, like sometimes the hot take hunting, just a little too much. I mean, I don't even think you guys are hot take hunting, but some of the takes I just personally don't agree with, and especially when it comes to brand safety. You know what I'm saying? This is how I personally make a living and pay all the bills. So sometimes I get scared with some of the things that we do. It's like, all right, bro, I need to got rent to pay. Fucking like, damn. That's pretty much it, bro.
Thank you,
Sage, you.
Oh, you want me to go? Oh shit! All
right.
Anything
that upsets you about any of?
I mean, right now we're doing so good. But then my whole thing is coming off lazy, so shit. But I guess Damo, I'd say I mean Damo don't really be funny. Shit. Let me not be PC. I don't have nothing at the moment. Damo, you go ahead. Let me think.
Okay, fuck it. I wish Souls would be. I'm not gonna say confrontational, but I definitely wish he was more vocal when he was upset, and not even about just the pod, but just shit in general. I just wish he would, as Omar said, put his nuts on the table, let his balls hang. You gotta let him hang sometimes, and I feel he does do it when absolutely necessary. But there's been times where it was super necessary, and he didn't. But if it's absolutely necessary, he will. But there's been times where it was necessary, super necessary, a little necessary, and he just didn't. And I wish he would, speak out more.
Yeah, no, that's something I definitely. It's not like just a pod thing. I need to work on that offline too. But go ahead.
They're saying that's why I started off by saying, all of you are well intentioned about each other. You guys just want each other to win and succeed. Sometimes the delivery though. But you guys are trying your best, and you guys are working together, and you guys are, I would say, and correct me if I'm wrong, pushing each other to be the absolute best versions of yourselves. You guys do that with one another.
Yeah, I would say for Sage, not to just piggyback on everybody, but like, if you know you're going to be thirsty, if you know you're going to be thirsty before the pod,
not fair. My God.
Let's just not wait until we're all sitting in front of the camera, about to hit live. Oh wait. Gang, let me get something to drink. Like,
hey, Domino, he does that on Souls and Sage recordings too. I ain't gonna lie. I might as well get a water too. Like, fuck it. Damn.
Yeah, at that point, it's like, all right, now I might as well use the bathroom. Oh yeah, I might as well grab some food now. Like,
thirsty.
So have your drink before you sit down in the first place. Is all I'm saying. I would get it though, but it's super small. It's nothing I can. And I would say, and I know you're busy. You're a busy guy. You got your life, but I wish Sage would at least use the Discord more. Personally, I wish Sage would be in the Discord more, interact with the community more. I feel like out of all four of us, Omar shouldn't be the second most use Discord like co-host. I really feel like me and Sage should be.
That's me at this point.
It's not you at this point, so it's not.
Damn, it's still me. That's crazy.
Who's in the VC more recently?
So you mean recently as like 72 hours? You're talking about it's in like 72 hours recently?
No. Okay, for the last 2 weeks, and ask Larry.
Okay.
Ask everyone in the Discord.
All right, we can. Hey, listen, we can start the stage after the pod, and we can ask them, and they can act, and they can say it. But so far, the perception is Omar's in their second. But I think Sage should be in there more.
Wow.
Even he's surprised. This is insane.
Okay.
I mean, I come at
you know
what's crazy? Can we look at like usage or something like that? I'm not saying who cares about the community more. But can we look at like rank or some shit like that and like the past? It don't matter.
Yeah,
and I would say I don't know. That's some Discord shit. I would say for Omar, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. The pod is this nigga's putting up prime numbers in terms of growth for the pod. So I can't act like it's too much I'm mad at. I would say
thank you, Daddy.
You could word things a little bit better. I would say you're not the only overthinker, but you definitely are the only person that would say shit the way you say shit sometimes to the group, not just one person, but to the group. And I feel, we're a family. I understand you making decisions and stuff like that, and it's for the best of us. But as you've seen, we all agree in the end. We all see your way in the end. Kind of not just smack us in the face with ideas. Kind of, hey guys, here's the idea, and then walk us through it. Not just, all right, niggas, shit's got to change. I'm sick of this shit. We got to switch some shit up, and now we got to have a meeting after the next pod, and yeah. But that'll be it.
So it sounds like sometimes things get overwhelming, and there's a lot of constructive criticism. A lot of constructive criticism. Sage, I don't know that they're saying, you're super duper lazy. It sounds like they're saying that you should work on time management. Is that what you guys are saying?
A little bit of both. So look, man, like, all right, look. So I keep it hot. Basically we've had talks. We've had talks in terms of potential of the pod, potential of individuals or whatever. And let's just say, if I knew how to manage time, I could be in a better situation. But suck with that. And then if I am busy doing some other shit, I will let that shit consume me. As a result, it can appear to them running their business as I'm just not showing any effort. And that was a main issue in the past. As of late, I don't think it's been the biggest issue considering the changes we made. If it is, then shit, I'm here tonight because we probably gonna talk tonight. But outside of that, nah. But I do feel that concern. In terms of my things, my grievances or whatever we're calling this, I guess for Omar, I'd say not even just how he worded, just don't hunt. Just like if if something is working, I'm all for improvement, innovation, but just don't hunt something to potentially fuck up something that's going well. Not that I want to run something well till it dries, but just like don't hunt for something completely to kick us off. Like I love some of the shit we do. For Souls, not to be an echo chamber, but at this point I'm gonna have to be. There's moments where I know Souls is talking about one of the three of us or a specific person on our team, and he just won't say the name. And it's just like, just say the name, bro, because they'll definitely do it if you're the one that says it. And then when it comes to Damo, me and Damo will be in each other's way a lot in terms of like what we do on and off air. I'd say, well, he does have an Xbox, but
what does that mean? Is that bad? What does that mean?
Yeah, it's bad.
No, it is not.
It's
No,
awful.
it's
It holds
not.
back. It
No,
holds
it's
back
not.
so
It holds back
much.
the pod.
It holds back. Thank you. It holds back.
Souls,
So
you don't
much
even
content.
play the game. What are we talking about? What are we doing? Omar bought everyone switches. No, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's fucking talk about it. I'm glad we're here. I'm glad we're here. We had an opportunity as a podcast to all as a collective have one console, one mind, one movement. And you know what we said? You know what we said? I'll defend Omar my ass. You know what we said? Hey man, the wave after this fucking Nintendo Mario Kart tournament is too good to pass on. The plethora and opportunities we can get would just set us up in our community better. And I'm like, hey, I could be live streaming with Sage and them playing 2K with other creators. That would be dope. We could all do that. Everyone in the community got PlayStations. I think a PlayStation will work. No. We should get these Switches and use that bitch one night. I ain't played with this nigga since. I still don't even got Mario Party updated. That shit is still in the packaging. That shit ain't even uncovered, bro. I never played it.
Hey, you gotta go ahead. Oh,
I got 55 minutes of playtime on the Switch, bro.
Oh, I'm gonna let you fight back. I just think. So what's going on is so this is a awful representation of what happened. During the summer there was an influx of people doing Nintendo Switch related content, specifically Super Mario Kart, and we were seeing a plethora of Twitch streamers like pulling off big numbers, big tractions with this. Now, three of us had Switches at the time. At the time, Switches. Sage had his own Switch. Bezos had his own Switch. I had my own Switch. Only one that didn't have a Switch was Damo. So cool. We only have to buy one Switch and not two PlayStations, which at the time was still even hard to come by. Like even now, find two PlayStations. Hey, Switches are also less than PlayStations. But just from the ability of like interactivity with the community, the family friendly aspect, it's not family friendly. Switches aren't family friendly.
They are family
No,
friendly.
we're not family friendly.
That's what I'm
We're
saying.
not family friendly.
We're not family friendly, and we will have a whole last conversation after the pod about that, bro.
And that's fine. That's fine. But so even with that being said,
That's fine.
we could connect with so many more creators with the Switches. But at the time, like sometimes, and I will say this, Tev, and every other creator that Tev is in network with, AIM, and every other, because there was one night that me and Sage did. What was that? Was that Mario Kart or was that
Mario
Smash
Kart,
Brothers?
It was
Yeah,
Mario
we did
Kart.
that
It was
with
TK, AIM. Damn, it was a lot of motherfuckers. I just don't know.
A couple of his like they Caucasian friends. So a couple of his Caucasian friends, like we did it with some streamers and just some other creators. It was a good night. Chat was watching all that shit. It was fun. Why we couldn't do that on Let's Keep It a Buck? Why we couldn't host our own tournament? That's fine. Sometimes I will say this: I have a lot of ideas. I will throw ideas out there. Sometimes I do want somebody to pick up those ideas. We've had a Switch for a long time. I sat back. I was like, let me see how long it'll take for somebody to be like, you know what? We did see how successful this was throughout the summer. Let me take the initiative and be like, you know what? We'll do the switch party. We'll set this up.
Can you point out just say the name of the person who agreed with you that this shit was a good idea? Say the person. Say one person out of us three that was on your side initially and said, you know what? You're right, Omar. This is a good idea.
This is
I
the
don't think
pod,
anybody.
guys. Go ahead.
I don't think
the
it. I don't.
disconnect is. I'm sorry, Omar. Let me jump in, please.
The
disconnect is
Nobody.
Omar set something up and wanted the team to pick it up. Okay, not it was wrong, but we do this with people sometimes. We believe that they are able to read our minds with what we want. Damo is saying that, you know, he, and not to speak for Sauce or Sage, but maybe they would have wanted you to like communicate to them, hey, I have this idea, what do you guys think? Versus putting out the tools and then saying, okay, let me see what they build.
Is that how y'all feel, B-Souls and Sage? Did y'all see it as a bad idea?
I didn't know that was your intent to lob it up. That's such a like read my mind type of like thing in a relationship. I don't know, like.
Yeah, maybe
you should have known. You should have known I wanted to do this. Like what?
Yeah, I'm about to say maybe I'm the stoop, but I swear I did not think of it like that. I thought that we were just like, yo, Switches is the wave. They have the most friendly content on YouTube or whatever. If we want to go that route, what I will say in defense of Omar though, Damo, you was pushing back getting the P5. You pushed that back crazy to the point where we was like, we don't know if you want one.
What do you mean push back? Yeah, I pushed it back with my dollar. Yes. When it was, Damo, buy it with your money. I'm like, you goddamn right, I'm gonna push it back. That's my goddamn money. Yes, I am gonna push it back. I'm a cheap bastard. I got an Xbox. I can play all the games I want to play right now. When it came to out of your pocket, buy it. Yep, I'll wait. And I'm
it sounds like communication was lacking in that thing that happened with the Switch. There was a lack of communication. That's what I'm hearing. Correct or incorrect, Omar?
I still think we could do it, and now that it's actually being communicated now, because I thought
it more than ever. That's fine.
No, and I still feel the same way, but because now every time they bring it up on the pod, I think in the back of my mind, I'm like, okay, you know what's crazy? And now y'all are letting me know, cool, we're communicating better. I thought that, especially because we were putting out shit, oh, this person's doing a Switch tournament, this person's doing a Switch tournament, yada yada yada. Okay, cool. We could do something like that for Let's Keep It a Buck, draw a lot of eyes, have a lot of gamers in here. That would be great. But it didn't happen. If it never happens, that's fine. We can make some sort of content. The fact that like in my mind, this is my mind, this is the way my mind works. Nobody is like, yo, we got these things as a collective. We should be making some sort of content out of this.
You were the one that wanted to make the content out of it. So at least in my mind, how I interpreted it was you would take the lead in building and setting everything up. It made no sense of, especially me, the nigga who didn't want the Switch, to put any validity in setting up a tournament involving the Switch. Now, being a part of it when we had the MVP events, I was there. Did I lose? Yes. Did I pick Rainbow Road every time to make y'all mad? Yes. Did I enjoy myself? Fuck no. But I still did it because that's my obligation. I got it. I'm gonna play it. We all there. But if it was communicated, hey Damo, I really want you to probably take some of the guys and set up like XYZ event, you would have got a prompted no, but I help you do it. Like we could have been able to move forward from there. And I feel I can say Souls and Sage at least felt somewhat like that too.
So, where are you guys at on this?
Don't throw them under the bus. Don't put them under the bus.
There's nobody under the bus. So
this is their problem with me, and I'm gonna be blunt. At that point, especially at that point in time, I really didn't give a fuck. I really did not care. So I was like, if we want to do it, and you see him shaking his head, that was the main problem back then. Now I feel like I'm on time. If they don't see those results, we'll talk about it later. But definitely back then I didn't give a fuck. I was like, we playing Mario Kart shit. I got the Switch right here. I pick up the game for $60, race some motherfuckers, lose because I'm some shit at Mario Kart for real. We ball up. That's it.
I think. All right, since y'all want me to say names, I'll say names. All right. I think this is a problem that Omar has when it comes to certain ideas.
Not my name though. Not my name though.
The certain ideas that he has and certain topics that he has is like, yes, in a vacuum, they're good ideas, but when you integrate that into us four and like certain topics about like we've had this discussion, like we truly just do not care about. And that's, I just don't think we're doing those certain activities or certain topics justice because of the fact that we just unfortunately don't care about them. And I don't, you know what I'm saying? I feel bad when we talk about those topics because I would like to do it justice, but I personally haven't done enough research. Dom, Sage, I don't think they've done enough research sometimes to cover some of the topics. So when it comes to the Switch, I feel like it was the same thing. Like in a vacuum, it was a good idea. But Sage just said he doesn't really care about that idea. Damos, he didn't even have a Switch in the first place, and he wasn't going to buy one if we didn't buy it for him. And for me, truly, I don't even have a Switch. My girl has a Switch, and I don't play it.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
Damn.
Okay. They live in the same house. They live in the same house.
That's true.
What then my thing about that is then what ideas do we care about? If that's the case,
we can do some game. We can do some.
that's a conversation we need to have. Yeah.
I'll say an idea on camera. Fuck it. I wanted Damo to get a PlayStation 5 because 2K before it inevitably died was lasting a lot longer than it was. I think we would all agree. Everybody had this, we're not going to let 2K die mindset, right? So at that point, I was like, we get Dom on a PS5. Click is already in the Discord every damn day. You're telling me keep it a buck going against creators wouldn't go dummy as either A, MVP content, B, short form content, or C, Discord events? You'd be a fool. So that's what I wanted to happen. But because Damo didn't get the PS5, I no reason to bring it the fuck up. Especially back then, I damn well wouldn't have brought it up because back then, my whole attitude was I don't give a fuck.
Indubitably, great point, Sage. Great point. Perfect insight.
What?
Very perfect.
What?
I just
I love that word.
Omar face threw me off.
Yeah.
Omar face threw me off.
Sorry, that's my favorite word. I say it all the time, all throughout.
Yeah, that shit got me.
All day long. It just means I feel you.
I laughed.
I agree with you. That's all.
I didn't even laugh at the word. I laughed at how the word made Omar react.
Yeah, I was like, did I miss something?
I'm sorry.
That nigga looked. He was
very
like,
good. It's like a high five. It's like good job. I agree with you. I feel you. Like that's all it means. I was gonna say. So it sounds like communication, guys. And now we recognize that there are things that we do give a shit about. There are things that we do care about, and we just have to talk about those things. Sage, I want to encourage you to challenge yourself when it comes to if someone is talking about something else or someone brings up a topic that you feel or you're thinking is the complete opposite and you feel like, okay, this doesn't have a place in what's being discussed, so it doesn't matter. I still want you to throw it out there.
All right, so hear me out. And I'm not even combating you, and they probably want to hear this too. Hear the issue with me doing that.
What's the issue?
Two of these motherfuckers is brilliant. Damo, I'll admit he doesn't have his own solo content, but Damo be having fantastic ideas that I wish were heard. As a result, when TSO Sage pulling 10 out of 10s on pivoted content over here, fucking up titles and thumbnails has an idea, I'd be like, you probably should just shut up. So I do, because what the fuck?
So you talk yourself into being silent. Do you guys want the same thing like with Soul, even though it's different, but kind of similar when I say it? Do you guys want Sage to speak up more about stuff too? Like, should we all speak up more?
Yeah, I think ideally, I just want everyone to be as proactive as they can. That's all.
That's why communication is key.
I think part of it. I think part of this, on a serious note, has like, although we've made great progressions, it stopped us from making fantastic strides. The fact that like we don't do things on our own. I don't think that there's ever an L idea, and even if like the idea isn't received well, it allows you space to learn that, okay, this is what I did. This is what I presented. It didn't go over so well. Well, hey, Damo, what did you not like about this idea? What did you not like about this idea, Sage? So then the next time I present an idea, it could come off better. One of the things that we talked about, or at least I brought it up in the group chat not too long ago, is the fact that we talked about merch and logos first back in like maybe March or some shit like that. And to this day, we have like little progress on that. Really, no progress. Tomorrow we might have something different, but as it stands, zero progress on that. And I think it would be different if some of us just took initiative to be like, you know what, fuck it. I'm going to just take like 2 days, spearhead this project right here, come with it. And if these designs are L's, then it's cool. But at least somebody could say, we had some progress met here today.
Very insightful. So it sounds like we need to be each other's accountability partners, because you guys are in this dynamic. You guys are in this unit of complete media development and personal development, because this is not just for the career and for the content, but it's also for your individual selves and tapping into who you are. Am I?
Things of that nature.
Okay. Accountability. Absolutely.
And we need more meetings.
More meetings. How often do you guys meet?
Every time we get a milestone.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah,
as ideally for real, we should be meeting at bare minimum once a week. We don't do that. We don't.
We don't.
Yeah.
Do that.
Okay.
We should though. I ain't gonna lie. That's how the big companies do it. But
this is good. We're all putting it out there. It's all on the table. Now we know how we need to grow and develop. Last two, I'm going to push them together because we're hitting breakthroughs and things are getting very kumbaya, and I love it for you guys, but I'm exhausted. So I'm going to just smush these two together.
So good.
Thank you for going overtime.
I'm about to say, it's a long ass pod for us, too. This is overtime. Like, fuck. Hey, chat. Y'all ain't getting 230s like these, bro. Shit.
This is good. I'm glad that this is what's happening with you guys right now. It makes me very happy inside. Especially you, Sage. You're growing a lot in this moment. I don't know if you recognize that. Why are you got... Y'all made a lot of progress. Now it's gone.
Man.
Oh my God.
For 5
Stop
seconds.
laughing.
See, chat. This is why I troll. This is why I am the way I am, man. It's gone. She damn right.
Sage,
I'm going right back.
Stop it. It's fine.
Last
two. Sage, please keep your head up. Do not let them do anything.
That nigga Domo be making me mad, bro. I don't know.
What is Domo didn't even say anything. Those and Omar laugh. Last two, guys. What would you change about? Well, I guess we kind of just answered that. I'll say it anyway. What would you change about the podcast, and what scares you the most about the future of the podcast?
Oh, easy. Let me go first, please. What would I change about the podcast? As Souls was alluding to, I feel like we do a lot of shit that is not our strengths. I'll say my strengths even. And as a result, my biggest fear is the pod becomes something that I didn't expect it to be. And I just go from, all right, I don't give a fuck. They think I'm the worst member to holy shit. I am like clearly the worst member on this podcast. So that's my biggest fear. And that also is my biggest issue in the sense of, I just feel like we work against our best strengths a lot.
I personally wouldn't change anything about the pod. Honestly, the main thing I'm concerned about is just how do we grow it from here? Like as far as the people, there's certain things that I talked about like that we can adjust a little bit behind the scenes, but in terms of like the actual content itself, the members, the community that we're building, I just want to figure out how we can get more people in here. But I wouldn't really change that much, to be honest with you, aside from like certain productivity things that we've been talking about this whole stream.
Omar?
Initiative is one thing I would change, because again, I think if we all spearheaded just different ventures, we'd be so much further in the podcast. I don't think that we do too much work for the podcast as it is, to be honest with you. So if we just spearheaded some shit, we could get so much further. And then my fear, the way that we make money scares me. The way that we make money absolutely scares me.
What do you mean by that, Omar? Give me some more detail about that.
Like our main source is donations.
Oh, okay. I got you. So it's kind of like unstable?
very volatile, very volatile. So if we could like sure that up in whatever ways that means, that would be like fantastic. And that might mean just creating something else, but like this pod right here, not too many donations, but there's a good reason why this has been fantastic, super fantastic content. But
yeah, that's the weird thing, bro. Like it's the actual good pods, like whatever.
I would say for me personally, more basketball talk. I miss talking about basketball. It's fun. I feel like that's something we all equally can be invested in and do research in on the fly and quickly, and we all have knowledge of and background in. So I miss basketball talk, man. It's a great time. Pointless conversations. My biggest fear about the future. It's therapy. Fuck it. I've been honest so far. Fuck it. The fear of being word dude in the sense that fuck it. I'm being.
I know you're serious.
No, that's a valid.
Let me stop.
I'm being dead serious. The fear of being word dude for the simple. It's a term, just like in-house, like a inside joke type of term. But basically, the fear of being benched or let go, relieved, replaced, whatever the word is. Yeah, fear of doing that for the simple fact of just my brand riskness. The way I say shit, carry myself, go about things, and how quick my temper can get me in a situation. I can see I've already had certain situations happen. It's already almost happened, and I can definitely see situations arise where it could jeopardize my future on the platform. So that's probably my biggest fear of the future.
Okay.
I guess I didn't say my biggest fear. My biggest fear, I guess, is like a lack of privacy sometimes with certain conversations. Because outside from this pod, a lot of the conversations that I have online, it's like it's not too personal. You know what I'm saying? Like on Souls and Sages basketball, on my creator channel, it's about like creator lifestyle and how to grow on YouTube and stuff like that. But on here, we be having some real conversations, which is definitely a pro of the pod. And I love that, I can express my thoughts on shit that I honestly probably wouldn't have a platform to express those things. But sometimes it's like, dang, I just don't want to, talk about politics or social issues. I just want to kick it back and talk about TV shows and anime and, some more mundane shit. But, yeah.
Okay. Thank you, everyone, for being open and honest about fears and changes. That was the end of it. That was the last question.
Round of applause for Rochelle, man. Round of applause.
Thanks, guys. Thanks. It was good. Thank you so much for having me and being very open and very honest with a complete stranger. I'll try to find all of y'all's stuff and subscribe and tune in sometimes. And, if y'all ever want me back to do anything, I'm always available.
Shout out your socials or anything you want to shout out. Shout out anything.
Let me see. On the Twitter, I am Picasso_Marley. Either you know how to spell it or you don't. If you don't, I don't care. I don't feel like spelling it out. Instagram is the same, Picasso_Marley with 2 Y's at the end. Check into therapy. Check in with yourself. Pro self-care, pro boundaries. Know when you need to step away from somebody. Know when you need to check in with yourself. Your feelings matter. You matter. I'm glad everyone is alive and exists. And drink water.
Thank you very much.
Stay hydrated.
Thank you very much for spending a lot of time with us.
Yeah.
So I appreciate it, man. Another round of applause.
Thanks, guys.